everybody. Welcome to Wednesday! Yay! It's Wednesday, the last official day of November. It is November 30th, and we've got some good stuff for you today. Why? Because we always have good stuff for you today. You know what I mean? Yeah, man. All right. What do we got here? It is Employment Wednesday. What we really should be calling it this time of year is Volunteer Wednesday, because we got so much volunteer stuff going on. We had a tour the other day, and I was talking with Gabrielle with the folks that were touring, and it was like we're going over Gabrielle was listening to all the volunteer stuff we're doing. It's like, wow, we are really getting out there and giving back a lot to our community. It's awesome, and helping out and doing stuff. And not only are we doing the giving back, but you guys are doing good work and getting some skills. That's what I'm going to talk about today. But before I do that, we got to check out our video from last week. This is our next installment from last month's projects, the videos we made giving thanks. And this is Ray and Joe's group. Check them out right here.
I'm Gary with VCDI News, here to tell you all about all this volunteering I've been hearing about. I've went around the campus asking VCDI clients about their volunteering experience. I'm here to convince you to volunteer.
It's important because it teaches you the needs of the community versus what you see on TV.
Good volunteer at our program.
I'm here with Marissa. What does volunteering mean to you?
Volunteering means helping out my community by helping families in need.
Could you give us some examples?
Like I went to Gallo Art Center.
Finally, I got that pizza thrown away.
Tell me what volunteering means to you, Angel.
Volunteer makes me feel accomplishment and it makes me feel great inside.
You heard it here, folks. What about you, fine gent? What does it mean to you?
I like volunteering.
Could you give us some examples?
We just went to the Gallo Center right now and cleaned up.
Heck yeah. And how have you contributed to the society?
My side is helping people out.
Could you give us some examples?
I'm doing everything, go to church, helping people out for food and clothes.
Heard it here. This woman is a keeper. How does volunteering make you feel?
Volunteer make me feel very great.
Can you give us some examples of volunteering you've done?
It was my first time at the Salvation Army with Joe, and it was a good time. We did the cans, dried foods. You have to listen what they said, and it was a good time, and I liked it, and I want to do it again next year.
You have a kind soul, good sir. I'm here with VCDI job specialist Zach Weiss. Zach, would you like to tell us the importance of volunteering?
Of course I would. I would love to talk about volunteering. Not only do I think volunteering is wonderful just to give to the community and to give back, I think one of the other aspects that people forget about volunteering, especially coming from a vocational standpoint, is the opportunity to fill holes and gaps in resumes, to be able to show that you are willing to work unselfishly and give your own time. And I think those are very big things that are good for folks who are out there going for potential employment. But like I said, number one, first and foremost, it's great to give. And it's great to give back. But second of all, it does have some other importance as well. So, yeah, no, thank you. Very good question.
You heard it here, folks. This has been Gary Steele with VCDI News. Now back to you with the weather.
Really, really cool and perfect timing for Wednesday because we're talking about volunteering. Yeah, so they highlighted some of our volunteering efforts out there, which is outstanding. We do a ton of volunteering, which is really, really great all year round. But this time of year, companies like Salvation Army and stuff like that, they need extra help. It's cold outside. They need help with dealing with things with the cold outside and the people that need things when it's cold outside during winter. Food becomes a little bit more difficult during winter. All these things, and people are inside more, so we need to get out and do some things. So volunteering this time of year is just a really, really good thing to do. Doing it all year round is outstanding, which we do. So, but the thing about volunteering is that it's not just about giving back. That is a great benefit of it. Absolutely. Helping out the community, helping out those in need. Absolutely amazing. But it does a lot more personally for you guys. So if you're trying to go get independent employment, it's tough to get those job skills, because when you go to get independent employment, you got to fill out an application. One of the questions on there is prior job experience. Where did you work? Now, that doesn't mean you had to be completely employed. It can be volunteer work. So if you've not had a regular paying job, but you've done 3 or 4 different volunteer gigs, you put that on there. Not only does it tell your future prospective employer that you've got some experience, but you've done some good work. You got a good heart. You're a caring individual that likes to do volunteer work, that likes to help out their community, a good team member, your team being your community. That's really good for the employer to see that about the kind of character that you're bringing to their company. The other part is that you're getting those on-the-job skills. Now, in our environment, we're going with you. You've got staff with you. That's the best case scenario. The staff is there as job coaches to help you along the way, right? So that if you have questions or make mistakes, which is totally fine, this is a learning process. You've got the job coach there, you got your staff there that you're comfortable with, already have a relationship with, already have some rapport with, to help you through the process and learn, so that you're not like at a real job and maybe the boss is getting angry with you or something like that. That's not the case. This is the safest environment to learn how to manage independent employment on your own. Great opportunities to do that, right? So really utilize this time and our ability to offer and coordinate with these other companies that volunteer opportunities. Maybe you're just like, man, I'm really scared about the whole independent employment thing. Volunteering is the best way to jump in. Both feet, safe environment. You got us with you the entire time. We're helping you out. You get some job skills. You got some stuff to put on your application and your resume. Yes, even if you have a job, even if you're independently employed, if you go to get another job and you have your job stuff on there and then you add, I do these volunteer things, that looks great to employers. Hey, not only does this individual have some great job skills and they've been able to get employed other places, in their other time, they do some amazing volunteer work. That tells a lot about an individual, and from an employer's perspective, I like that person a lot. They volunteer their time. It matters to give back. It matters to support their community. It matters to help other people. That's huge for an employer, all right? So volunteering is a very important thing, not just this time of year, not just because it's great to give and support your community, what it is, but all those other things as well. All right, it is Wednesday. I gotta stop blabbing at some point. Cool, all right, let's go back in the bearded past with Zach.
Just when you thought it was back in the past, it's job related stuff with Zach. Ooh, hey, tell us how you think that cheesy jingle goes. I'm looking for a jingle. Put them in the suggestion box, you guys. Ray's been trying to work on one too. That was actually Ray's jingle. I just made it worse, probably. All right, guys. So today is the employment section of the videos, and so I wanted to talk about jobs, dishwashing jobs. And the reason I want to talk about dishwashing jobs is there are dishwashing jobs available right now. There's dishwashing jobs. Just so you guys know, Chili's opens up a dishwashing job every couple of weeks. Texas Roadhouse hiring for dishwashers every couple of weeks. And then Black Bears, I would say about every 3 months, they seem to be hiring a dishwasher. Restaurant dishwashing jobs open up pretty regularly. Is it hard work? It can be, yes, very much so. Being a dishwasher is not necessarily easy. But remember, if you want to get a taste in the restaurant business, sometimes starting at the bottom is the best way. And the reason starting at the bottom is the best way is because it's a lower pressure in the sense of you're not worried about messing up somebody's food or cutting your finger off when you're working with a knife, burning yourself, all those things that can happen in a kitchen, right? And the great thing is you start as a dishwasher and you can learn these other skills. And eventually you will actually kind of be put in that moment to have to learn some of those skills because you will be a part of the kitchen and you will have to help out in the kitchen. So you might get asked. But the great part about it is it's baby steps, you guys. And so I really recommend, if you're really interested in food, you haven't had a food experience, and it's something that you're really into, this is a good way to start. I started this way. I just made myself feel like I was the most important guy in the restaurant because, I was in charge of all the dishes, right? So, you got to look at some of these lower level jobs in a little bit more of a positive light and understand that they're just a stepping stone to what you want to get to, guys. So, hey, for those of you interested, definitely, please come see me. They are dishwashing jobs all the time, and, it's good work. And right now, dishwashers are being paid pretty darn well, you guys. All right, man. Thanks for coming to this employment segment with Zach.
Very cool. And that is it, my friends, for Wednesday. We are through November. It's almost over. Tomorrow starts December. Yes, sirree, Bob. We are square smack dab in the heart of the Christmas season and so much more. Lots of cool stuff coming up. We are going to do our Christmas. We are going to do our holiday projects. It's going to be a video again. More details on that coming up soon. All right, guys. Have a great rest of your Wednesday. We'll see you tomorrow, Thursday, on the morning routine. Oh, I almost forgot. Facebook Live, 1 o'clock. Is it Employment Wednesday or is it Volunteer Wednesday? You'll have to check in. Facebook Live, 1 o'clock to find out. Take care. Whoa, that one didn't fly worth a darn.